Hi, my name's Ray Davis. I'm the engagement worker with Barod. It's 6:40 a.m. on a wet Wednesday morning. I'm on my way to meet with the Wards Rough Sleepers team at Dinesverken, and from there we'll go into the city centre and surrounding areas to rough sleeper hotspots. So that might be tents, it could be anywhere around the city centre where people have bedded down for the night. And what we will do is try and engage those individuals, get them into service or any kind of brief intervention such as the lock zone, some harm reduction advice, and try and build up some sort of rapport so we can get one of the most vulnerable client groups into regular support. From there we will go to a local community drop-in centre called Zach's Place at 8 a.m. again, where individuals can access provisions, food, clothing, and again we'll look to try and check in with individuals, see how they're doing and see what we can do, whether that's assessment, referral into services, and again build up some rapport with those individuals so that we're visible. So I'll check in with you later. Okay, it's 6:55, just coming up on Dinesverken now, and something I should have mentioned earlier as well. Through the engagement service, obviously we can work closely with GPs, homelessness nurses, prescribing agencies like CDAT, and as these people, a lot of these individuals, they don't have a care of addresses, so at least we can try and encourage them to attend appointments. We can remind them of appointments, or if needs be, actually take them to appointments. If it means the difference between them accessing services and not. Okay, it's just got 9:30. I'm just on my way to homelessness drop-in centre access point at Highlas to meet with 3 individuals. 2 are rough sleepers, accessed via the outreach service, both referred for prescribing. The third is a particularly vulnerable individual presenting with alcohol issues, known to services but didn't engage with the single point assessment service, so we've linked in with homelessness nurse. The individual is a frequent hospital visitor, very high risk to herself due to alcohol use and self-harm issues, quite significant learning difficulties as well. So we've been doing some one-to-one work with the homelessness nurse with this individual, and try and get a sort of look at her alcohol issues. So again, I'll update you in a bit. Okay, so it's 11:20, just come up from access point about half hour ago, through the tunnel. 2 males in their 20s injecting heroin in the tunnel. No naloxone on site and really poor injecting practice. They both flush in. So gave them some safer injecting advice and was able to prescribe naloxone there and then. Make sure they knew they'd had the training and they knew how to administer, and make sure that they give each other some follow-up support as well. So it's just gone about 1:30, so on my way to a local GP surgery for a multi-agency meeting involving myself, homelessness nurse Jan Coughlin, and hopefully individual social worker, to discuss best way to support particularly vulnerable individual engaged with via the outreach service, alcohol issues, history of mental health and learning difficulties. So hopefully we can get a support package in place together. So it's just coming up to 3 p.m. now. Just finished the multi-agency meeting regarding the pre-mentioned individual. So we've actually got an action plan in place involving Barod, learning disabilities team, the homelessness nurse, hospital staff, so we can try and put something in place. So following a 7 a.m. start, we've prescribed naloxone kits, provided harm reduction advice, completed assessments, worked closely with around about between 12 to 15 individuals today. We've worked at a variety of locations, including the city centre, access point. We provided some naloxone information to Kailas Project Roads. Done some outreach work with Swansea Drop-In Centre, Unity, and we've done some work in the surgery. So it's a little sample of what some of the outreach services has to offer.